Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Nike check. Automated body.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. To return it, Darius Phillips. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun is Eason. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And this one too low.
And the 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Flushed out right and incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st down, Colts.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Indianapolis.
Operating from the gun, Eason. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
At the Chiefs' 3-yard line.
from the gun, it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Colts 7, Chiefs nothing.
On 3rd and 2, Eason, and it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Colts 14, Chiefs nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they've punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Damian Williams.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Michael Gallup with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. They'll throw on 1st down with Eason. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way inside the 35. Before he goes out of bounds.
A 41-yard gain. First down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Eason to throw. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
First down.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Howard. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
2-yard line.
They'll look to run with Taylor. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Second down, here's Eason escaping, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past
on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
29-yard line.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Ben Banagoo just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st down, it's Williams.
Number 26.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On 2nd down, Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Damian Williams, the ball carrier.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Williams. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. third down's important to them, they find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
To Damian Williams.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
It's the score. Colts 21, Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Juan Thornhill. The first down pass. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and
good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This taken in about 4 yards deep. And bring The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. They run it again with Williams. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
At the 34-yard line.
The first running back drafted in April. This is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Colts' 27-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Check.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Eason. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Eason. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Colts.
Taylor. And some room to work. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
The ball carrier,
Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
But in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
20.
Now Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
41-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
Mahomes pass.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. They'll try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff 14.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. He was 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They run once more with Taylor. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Eason. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. A good pickup there at 22. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, Indianapolis.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
35. Chiefs 28. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Mahomes firing complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
On the carry. The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Williams. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this one deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Colts, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now.